folks, I'm Clare Cordell and welcome to Behind the Streams. Ooh, I'm going to answer some questions today. So the first one is, how would you describe your music? I would describe my music as something that you should all stream on Spotify because I'm poor. No, I'd describe my music as easy listening with influences of soul and country, I guess. So yeah, that is how I would describe my music. Next question. What is your songwriting process? My songwriting process changes every time I write a song. I try to make songwriting in general as authentic as possible. So sometimes I'll get a lyric that I want to build a song around. Sometimes I'll get a tune I want to build a song around. Sometimes I'll literally hear a chord and I'm like, I know where I'm going with this. Other times I sit in a dark room and cry until something happens. So it's all very dependent on the different song. But I don't think there's one right way of writing a song. But there is lots of ways and all of those apply to me. Next question. What is one thing you want your fans to take away from your music? One thing I want my fans to take away from my music. Number one, thank you for implying that I have fans. Number two, I would like them to take away the desire to listen to more of my music. And I would also like them to feel anything. I think there's so many songs. All of my favourite songs are songs that I connect with as a human, not just as an artist. So not just that I wish I'd written them, that I connect with in general. So I think it's really nice when you get someone speaking to you about a song that you've written that resonates particularly with them. So that is what I would want people to take away from my music. Next question. If you could go on tour with anyone, past or present, who would it be? That's hard. I mean, at this point in time, mid-lockdown, if anyone asked me to go on tour with them, I would say yes. But I think going on tour with Dolly Parton would be a hoot. I think she would bring the party. Past or present, I mean, obviously Whitney Houston and Aretha Franklin, but I don't think I'd be able to contain myself with them. And Freddie Mercury with Queen. Queen in general, but Freddie Mercury with Queen, I think that would just be unbelievably cool. I think you just have the best time, so yeah. I'm not really giving you, like, specific answers. They're very long-winded, so I'm sorry. Next question. Plan your ideal festival. Who is on the bill? God. Me, obviously, because it's going to be my festival, Clare Fest. I mean, can I have Freddie Mercury? Just even if he's dead, I want him to be there. Beyonce, I want to be there because she is great to watch live. Brandi Carlile, not a huge amount of people know her, but she's my favourite artist and I would die if I was in a festival with her. And then someone who's going to be like a real laugh. Someone who's going to have a little bit of fun. Maybe like the Mighty Boosh. That would be cool. Yeah, that's my answer. That's my answer and I'm sticking to it. Next question. Oh man, this is impossible. If you could only listen to one song for the rest of your life, what would it be and why? Okay, so I can answer this in two ways. I could be tactical about it and say my newest single, I can't even say my own single. My newest single, Come Back For Me, because then the money I'd get from just playing it on repeat would be exceptional. But if I'm going to answer it realistically, God, that is such a hard question. I am going to say Landslide. The Stevie Nicks Landslide. Fleetwood Mac. Yeah, that's my answer. Landslide. Next question. Which artist would be your perfect dinner date? Chris Stapleton, because I want to marry him. Next question. If you were being a diva, what would be on your dream rider? So, my rider makes me sound really lame. And I would just ask for an extra hour so I could have a nap. I don't know what that says about me. But then also, someone mentioned a minute ago that they heard that someone's rider was a petting zoo. And I can fully get on board with that. So I want two things. I want an extra hour in bed and a petting zoo. Next question. What can we expect to see from you in the future? In an ideal world, we'll be going on tour. We'll be supporting some people singing, and then I'll have my own show. I'll have an album out. But right now, I would just like to be able to keep leaving the house. I got my COVID jab, so I've been vaccinated and my arm is as dead as fuck. But I think it would just be wonderful for the world to reopen. So that's what we're hoping for at the moment. And I think this is the final question. Where can people go to keep up with your music? I am Clare Cordell on Instagram, Twitter, Spotify, YouTube. Pretty sure I've got a TikTok. Don't ask me if I've posted anything because I can't remember. And on Facebook, I'm Clare Cordell Music. So you can pretty much find me anywhere if you just type my name in. And that is all of the questions. Thank you so much for tuning in to Behind the Streams.